Well, what do we have here? I'm practicing my thumbnail face here. Anyways, this is Phone Home. Today we have the Xperia XZ2 Compact, which is finally sold on eBay, and this time the buyer is going to pay for it. So I call that a win, personally. That's just me. But anyways, let me tell you about this awesome phone. So it's a waterproof design. I believe IP67, which is the highest rating on dust and water resistance. And look at this on the side there. You can pull out, oh, I don't know if you can even see that, but you can pull out this little tab and what should be in there but your little SIM and SD card tray. It's got a tiny little gasket on the frame, on the very edge of this little tray, and you don't need a tool to get it out. I mean, isn't that incredible? Pretty fun stuff. On the left hand, I guess on the right side of the phone, we've got the dedicated camera button at the bottom, which is a great feature. I just love it when a phone has that, and it's nice to see it on an Android as opposed to on a Windows phone. You know, the Lumias that I've looked at usually have them. Even something like this, no, this is a bad example too. No, yes, so, you know, the Lumias I've looked at have had the dedicated camera button on the side. Great feature, love it. It's got, you know, the dual action like all good dedicated camera buttons, so you can sort of push it halfway to focus and then push it down all the way to take the picture. And then above that, here in the middle, we've got the lock and unlock button, and at the top, we've got the volume rocker. On the top of the device, there's a hole for a microphone. The bottom of the device, there's another hole for a microphone and a USB-C. The one thing that is a little bit disappointing about this phone, there's no headphone jack. So I had to go out and buy a special adapter to get really good music out of it. So I couldn't find the tool that I had to get, but this is the box. That's the iBasso Audio DC03 high-res DAC. So basically, you plug that one into the bottom of the phone, and then you've got a headphone jack, and it tries to pretty up the signal a little bit, you know, make everything sound just that much better. So quite like that. And then on the back, oh, what's going on here? Well, there's actually two cameras on the back here, 2 or 3, because it can do 3D modeling. It's got like a 3D scanner. So it's really cool. I did it with an Apple to test it out. You just kind of put the object down and slowly move your phone around, you know, because you're scanning the object in 3D. Once you move it all the way around, you've got kind of the beginnings of a model, and just the more scans you do, the more detail you get. It's really cool. It's a little bit of a fidgety, gimmicky thing, but I found it just fascinating and fun. That is a decent camera on the back there. I believe I filmed one of my videos with it. I think it was the vlog, the mukbang where I'm in the car getting like the mac and cheese pizza, eating the mac and cheese pizza. Yeah, this phone is so small it doesn't mount on my car dashboard as well as larger models would. But I really wanted to test out the video capability on it, so that's what we ended up doing. Like, the quality of the video itself is pretty good. I think it even came out in 4K. So, impressive little beast. It is a Qualcomm Snapdragon on the inside. I think it's the 8 35. Don't quote me on that, but so a little bit older, but it was top of the line when it came out, and now it's uh, well, I got a cheap one because this is carrier locked, but it's not exactly worth as much as it was when they released it. That's the thing about the Sony phones. They're real nice, but dang, they're so expensive when they come out. You pretty much have to be a really rich phone collector in order to get them in, or do like a compromise like I did. This is the pink color. I wanted to get the pink color because I thought that the phones in my collection all being the same color was a little generic. So just lovely. What else do we have here? Yeah, rear mounted fingerprint reader. It's pretty fast and accurate. I didn't have any problem with it. And it's running a Sony, Android skin, which is not terribly heavy. Like, there's not a lot of there's not a ton of like customizations really. I mean, I guess there is, but you can just change your launcher if you really care about it that much. I didn't. I found that the launcher it came with was fine. You can like search for your apps pretty effectively. Like you can flip around. It's so small. I mean, it's in the name, right? It's the XZ2 compact. That's the little one. And really, oh man, I wish I didn't have to get rid of this phone. I really do, because I like it a lot. I like the design. I like that it's a Sony phone. That's kind of a little bit of an out there brand. You don't see those around, especially in the States here. You really don't see them around very much. So, that's the phone pretty much. Anything else I forgot to mention? Well, so the front also has the 3D mapping. You can 3D model your face, which is cool. I think it makes it better at portrait modes, but I didn't really get that far into the weeds on that one. I didn't really try it out too much. Sony logo at the bottom there, if you can see that. That, I have to say, it's a little annoying, but because of how brightly colored this one is, the Sony logo kind of disappears most of the time. And so basically, yeah, so I was using this one for music primarily because that adapter is like specifically good at making your audio signals better. So I listen to my Grados on it. I put my headphones through their paces on the Sony because it supports the high quality audio formats. You can put FLACs on here. It's got a pretty nice music player. So yeah, so what it is in terms of the Sony apps is that you do get like a custom photo gallery and like a custom built music app, and that was pretty fine for me. Custom camera, I believe, which all work pretty well. I was not dissatisfied with them at all, really. I liked it. I like this a lot. Just a crying shame. And let's see, what else? There are antenna lines on here, so that's kind of interesting. You can see it on the side, up at the top here. They basically go right there. And then at the bottom, the antenna lines are here and here. So, yeah, oh man, the times I had with this phone. I'm gonna have to get another small phone. Maybe I'll get a Palm phone again. Maybe I'll get the 12 mini. But I'm on a strict reduce policy on the phones now, so that's good for you guys. It means more content, more videos are gonna go up as I keep unloading my inventory in various ways. Don't remember off the top of my head if I've actually done a Moto Z4 video, but stay tuned on that one. Let's see. You got anything to say on the matter, Fennekin? Fennekin's that one. Ah, the silent treatment. Ah, I see. Very well.